Antetokounmpo is out there with Looney. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. And for Minnesota, Hardaway is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's A-Train, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bark. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
They get it back. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
A-Train, good. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Lillard finds Alexander Walker. Here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Here's A-Train. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside, Antetokounmpo from downtown. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's A-Train. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's A-Train. Drills it from outside. A-Train's got 15 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's Lillard missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle, and they get it. Lillard misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
A-Train can't get it to drop. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
A-Train, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now Lillard, 5 points in the game. Giannis high post. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
From past the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's A-Train. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Looney. Hasn't made one yet. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lets it go from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. That's now 32 points for A-Train. Lillard with it. He has 6. Pass to Looney. This one for 3. Good. Another from 3.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves him into a tie for 3rd place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, how much damage he's done from long range in his career.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Giannis. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Looney. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to A-Train. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Lillard wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's A-Train. Off target with his 3. And the Bucks, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Outside Jackson. Back to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Lillard has the open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gobert. Isaac comes in for Julius Randle. McDaniels, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Looney. Bogdanovich comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Johnson in for Jackson. Connects again from distance.
A huge triple. That moves him into 3rd place on the career three-pointers list.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered this NBA. Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from A-Train.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
From outside the arc. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
Here's A-Train. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. To the inside, Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's A-Train. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
And Minnesota has possession. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks. And they came up and again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total also impressive.
Good, another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against the Grizzlies really contributed. He had 44 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Such a wide open look. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he made...
And again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert checked in for Clint Capella. Miller comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Looney's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Johnson. Pass to Looney. Back to Jackson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's A-Train. And good! He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Antetokounmpo. Good D by Miller.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's A-Train. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's A-Train. And another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But
Again, what an avalanche!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Here's A-Train. Off target from outside. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Grizzlies. Bogdanovich passes to Looney. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Minnesota making some changes. Randall's checked in for and so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Minnesota on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
55. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. Remember the shot.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Bucks.
You can do everything else, but if you don't...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A-Train has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
It's good from long range.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Both free throws good from Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's A-Train. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's A-Train. Off target from three-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jackson in the corner. Wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Jackson misses. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And there's the call on A-Train. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Outside Jackson. Bucks passing it around. Lillard outside. Elbow shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. A-Train can't get it to drop. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's A-Train, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
To the paint, here's Lillard. A-Train pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third.
Oh, goodness. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these.
And again!
And that score puts him even, a night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here tonight. Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Hardaway. The Bucks also with the sub. Bogdanovich is checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Shoots the three. Good, that's another bucket.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself. Center court, mic in hand.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting a record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Well-spoken and such a likable player, isn't he, Greg? From Wilt Chamberlain to MP, a record none of us thought could ever be broken.
And Kevin, the entire NBA community, heck, the whole world will be talking about MP's performance tonight. This one will live for a while.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Here's A-Train, and got it! Another basket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Jackson kicks to Bogdanovich. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bogdanovich has got 6. Here's A-Train, covered by Lillard. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Lillard outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's A-Train. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Nifty move. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Jackson is doubled. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's A-Train, covered by Lillard. Connects from three-point range.
All night. He just won't let up.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. 3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
McDaniels passes to A-Train. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's And the dunk by Giannis.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Swiped away. Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Looney with the bucket.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
A-Train, the pass to Edwards. Here's A-Train. Misses off the right iron.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Edwards. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. The tray connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Ball's knocked loose. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Lillard from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert steps back. Here's A-Train. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Antetokounmpo. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the drive. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Giannis outside. Will it go? Rebound, Minnesota. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's A-Train. From outside, off the mark. And Milwaukee has possession. Back to Antetokounmpo. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Fires for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
With 1 on the clock, he can't hit that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. From Target Center, back in a moment. We welcome you back in with the arena still buzzing from the historic achievement we witnessed in the last quarter.
And I wasn't sure we'd ever see the single-game points record broken again. As far as an individual mark goes, it's one of the hardest to reach. He's as dialed in as he could be.
Now the Timberwolves with it, so with Lillard. Post positions. Pat Connaughton is out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Giannis passes to Looney. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Giannis, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
A-Train can't get it to drop. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. It's tipped. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Got that one up quick. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Here's A-Train. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Lillard finds Looney. Inside, wide open. And Lillard with a nice bucket inside. Lillard's got 44.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
A-Train off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Minnesota's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. A-Train, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Now here's Lillard. D right on him. Rebound, Minnesota. Miller's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The three. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now, Alexander Walker. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Giannis dunks it down.
And I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Here's A-Train. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going.
Bettina.
MP, you just did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of It's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche, which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
Great question, Bettina. For me, it's just an expression, but there is definitely something magical that happens on the night. You know, when you have thousands of people all wanting the same thing, I don't know. I mean, it's like the universe responds when that many people want it so badly. It affected the outcome of my shots, as y'all saw. You know, I can score 100 points, and that was evident on a night like tonight, and 100%. I felt it in every moment. This was great. Thank you, Bettina. Joe.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
Right at the top, Joe. 100 points, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Thank y'all. Thank you, my man. Yeah. Thank y'all. 100 points, baby!
Yeah, Pete. Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points. You're unbelievable, man.
Excellent court tonight, MP. That's sure to win you some fans.
Triple digits? You really did it.
Shout out my dog MP, man. Giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking